this map that Zerg players seem to enjoy. And here we go, hopping into game 2. Game number 1 was quite a short matchup here. But you know what? I'm not surprised to see Losira go for something like that in the first map. You know, he's still got 2 maps to bring it back. As you mentioned, Losira is a very seasoned player. And Dream, you know, I don't see much nerves on this kid. He doesn't seem to be at all phased by the fact that he's, you know, here with some remarkable players, and he is amongst one of them. So introducing our players here in the southeast position as the Red Terran. A nice hold off there in game number 1. It's MVP Dream. And up in the northwest as the blue Zerg, it's LGIM Losira.
I was just really disappointed that we saw that strategy from Losira, to be honest. That's something I didn't really touch on, but I feel like Losira is potentially the better player here. That's something we even predicted going into this best of 3. And for that reason, yeah, it's not going to be what Dream expects, but I'm just disappointed because now he's playing against Dream. He's down a game. He's playing on Antigua Shipyard. And the positioning here is no longer comfortable. It's a little bit awkward. Sure. It's frustrating. And the build, choosing an all-in in the first game of a best of 3, I think is the worst time to do it. I think if you're going to do it game 2 or do it game 3.
What is he
doing? Oh, Losira does this, man. He fast expands to gold and does roach aggression. This is actually, I was joking about this yesterday when I found out that MLG still had the gold base. So I was like, well, only if Losira plays here will it really matter, because he's going to fast expand to the gold and put roach aggression on. And he has been the only player to do that consistently in the GSL on Crossfire when that base, that map still had gold bases. He used to always do this against Terran and against Protoss. He really likes to take that, use that base as a forward hatchery to reinforce, and also get the extra money to send roaches out.
Now, the downside to it is if you lose your footing in the middle, that base is just such an easy target.
Absolutely, especially on this map where you have high ground. If you can get the high ground behind it, you can just deny mining that easily. Super easy to deny. Great scout here from Losira. Does see that it's going to be a gasless expand yet again. And this is something that we have seen almost every Terran do over and over and over
check
again.
the vision, because, you know, you should always pass by that tower, and he's going to go ahead and see it right there. And could change quite a bit in terms of what Dream is thinking. In fact, you know,
he may bunker here. He doesn't have to.
It looks like he's thinking about it, but this drone will make him think twice. But it's not done yet. He's not going to have really any units to reinforce it. We do have the Marine heading out right now, so it's still a possibility. But these first drones transferring over, he's going to have his pool finished here soon, so we'll have some units out. He could easily defend versus just, oh, and there it is.
Yeah, and if he puts Marines on the high ground, when his Marines get over there, he's going to be able to actually defend this SCV building this quite easily. Will he actually be able to get this bunker? Oh, this is so close.
No.
Losira, oh, now there's 2 SCV, or 2. Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
He could have gotten
the last hit. Yes, he could have so easily, although he is making a bunch of Zerglings from this hatchery here. However, it's going to finish up. He's got to get that SCV.
Yes,
oh my
to get it.
God.
Oh, beautiful position on the Marines. Block the SCV, and now he can jump right into the bunker. And that is going to be basically GG Wheat. I mean, I don't know what else he can do here. He's going to lose the hatchery. Cannot mine from it. He has to long distance transfer his drones back to his main base. His drone count's very weak because he made that many Zerglings.
Yeah, you know what? I am totally amazed, because this is the second time versus Dream today that I've seen Zerg make decisions in which they hesitated, and it has cost them dearly. Think about the 2 medevacs that Idra almost killed in his matchup versus Dream, where it's just like one more smack with that queen and it was game over. He's going to try to go for a counterattack here with the Zerglings and find that he's really got no footing to stand on. Sure, he might be able to force a list here at this natural, but this hatchery is going to go down.
Yeah, and he's even killing Zerglings that spawn at that larva, making the larva basically useless. Look at that.
He's just going to, yeah, this is not good.
He's doing it all in as a result. He's losing some of his precious Zerglings. He cannot afford to do that. But guess what? Dream's smart. He knows that this is the only way Losira can win, so he's just going to make a bunker.
Yep.
He might even make 2 bunkers, because he knows that Losira has no chance. He's even going to land his orbital on the low ground. 2 SCVs, all it takes at that bunker with that positioning.
Yeah, this is, I mean, really unfortunate for Losira, especially because he could have stopped that. You know, there was a second SCV on the way, but speed is finishing up. Here come the Banelings, and, you know, frankly, I don't know that there's enough follow-up Lings, and with these 2 Hellions out.
This could work if if fate is in the favor of Losira, but all the banelings go down. There's not enough DPS for the bunker. He's already prepared with the repair, and too many Zerlings going down here. Yeah, he kills a decent amount of SCVs, but not enough. Good control on the Hellions. Look at that, running them around the bunker, allowing the bunker to do the real damage to the Lings, and from here,
wow.
GG. Losira with 2 all-ins, basically.
Elimination!
He's
That's
out.
it! That's done! That was like
the quickest best of 3 I've ever casted, even though we thought it was going to be a longer one.
Wow.
Very, very crazy results here. Losira is someone who's known to do that with the gold base. It's worked out for him in the past, but Dream just punished him in the best way possible, patiently putting the bunker down. He did hesitate there to kill the SCV, and if he had killed the SCV, kills the bunker, probably the Marines. It's not a great trade for him because the Marines are in a good position, but still, he kills it, cleans it up, and the game goes on.
I mean, I'm a little speechless,
I'm
man.
speechless too. I mean,
you know, I could see why he would go for something in game 1, but I mean, I know that he was forced into that all-in situation, but I'm surprised he did not put every ounce of everything that he had into making sure that that bunker did not go down, because that was the one way that this was just going to get completely thwarted.
You're right. Losing his drones to kill the bunker is one thing, but losing your drones to the bunker is another. I mean, it was a very, very awkward hesitation moment there.
Yeah, and he had the SCV in his sights. He was following him around. He could have denied
and there was
even
only
the building
one.
of that.
I mean, I guess he thought maybe a second SCV is going to come, so I don't want to lose my drones to kill the first one, then that second one just finishes it. But, I mean, if you don't know, you at least have to try, because one SCV or 2, the bunker finishes, you lose, man.
Well, Losira going down, and Dream, I'll tell you what, he keeps his alive as he is now taking out Idra and Losira. And he is just going to be the Zerg Slayer today.
Yeah, a very resilient defensive macro Terran player here, just looking very, very strong.
So it was short and sweet, guys. Coming up next, we're going to have Gonzi versus Alicia here on Gameplay 1. So stick around for that. Gonzi, of course, Terran player, recently joined Complexity, going up against Slayers Alicia, who did very well in the qualifier leading up, but did not have the greatest first round opening, which was versus Violet. So how will he do in this TVP matchup? That'll be coming up next year. Any final thoughts, Wolf, before we wrap up?
I think you pretty much covered everything. So we'll see you guys in just a bit with Ganji and Alicia.